saw a listing for a 4-story walk-up.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This is one of the witch wardens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer?
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon join the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World. I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the Mother of Demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew, the sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I have never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Blaze has the parchment. We must find him again, before Lilith does.
I should have just left the mic off.
Autumn, show me that. Which sign? This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings. You are not forgotten. son of Gaia approves. What is this? That is something. Fascinating. Curious. The grave of Jeremiah Kane, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a Ghost Rider.
Hunter,
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Thanks for watching racing movies with me, Hunter. Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard? Oh man, I sound so lame. Freaking hopeless.
Who are you talking to, Robbie? Sparky?
Oh, hey there, Hunter. Didn't see you standing there. I was just talking to myself, trying to hype myself up, you know?
Hype yourself up for what?
If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And I'm just Robbie Reyes from East LA. How the hell am I supposed to live up to that?
Take it as a challenge to yourself. Johnny Blaze created his reputation as a fearsome warrior through his actions, and you can do the same.
He's got more than a reputation. He's a legend.
And you can have your own legend. Just put in the hard work.
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this ancient abbey, surrounded by some of Earth's greatest heroes. And I still don't really feel like I belong. It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by anyone. How do you own that swagger?
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right, no matter what others say.
What if you don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Crickets are untrustworthy.
Well, thanks for the heart to heart, or demon to demon, or whatever. You've given me and Sparky a lot to digest. See you around, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Later.
This should be useful.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
That is not what I see.
I appreciate the rare vote of confidence, but you're wrong. This is my doing. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... Oh, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
If she were here, what do you think she would tell you to do?
To stop being so stubborn. That bringing everyone together is long overdue.
And that she loves you.
Yes.
So, what now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
Hide for long.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
I'm back. Can't believe I tried everything. Freaking extortionists decided to make me pay again. I got the season pass, dang it. Alone feels like a ripoff. Doesn't matter. I am back. I'm in charge. And more importantly, I'm ready.
bottom reveals all.
Less in the tech, more in you.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Getting word of another attack. Vampires in Central Park. Right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn.
I knew this was coming. Just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm? Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
All is well for now.
Just when people were beginning to feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
I think you got it.
There are worse things than death, and I can make them happen for you.
No one is to blame but himself. Get ready.
Now is my turn. You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
Come get me.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Watch close.
You were never my equal.
Seems our work isn't done here.
Do not cross me again.
I know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work. Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off. Am I that transparent? In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. You've left me no choice. Now remember we started. Time to get civil.
Does their blood tempt your appetite, Blade?
Playtime's over.
Once again.
That's one hell of a move. They do not fear the sun. I'll give them something to fear. No. Allow me! So, the wait is finally over. How long has it been since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries. The better part of a millennium, in fact. But you already knew that, Blade. And thanks to your unlikely ally, Dr. Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity.
I cannot allow that! Never seen that before. That's a neat trick. Here it comes. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly. Be my victim.
What a waste.
Together we are.
That's how it's done.
You won't leave me alive.
Persistence is not always admirable.
More fuel for the fire.
My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night.
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about the same. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun.
I've been waiting.
You should have tried harder.
Maybe you should teach me that one. It is too late for you.
I'll remember your face.
I smell fear.
Good work.
My hand.
won't do it all. More of them dropping in.
Is that really the best you can do?
To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
About time. I'll put this to good use.
I will fight twice as hard.
So be it. I think you got him.
This will have to do.
That's one hell of a move. Are you prepared for the Let this be your final lesson. You won't get away with that! How many times you gonna try that? Take a good look at the sun while you still can.
Your confidence is inspiring, Blade. It must be my blood running through your veins that gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off. Noted.
The best I can do for now. One of our friends is down. Be ready for my retaliation.
Did you miss me? That's a neat trick.
We need to help them.
I think they like me. Let's do this. Do you not realize who I am? You should not have come. Time to bleed. You kissed a mother with that mouth? I thought you were supposed to be powerful.
Good work.
Get ready. I am eternal. Let this be your final lesson.
You'll suffer an eye for an eye.
You can't wear me down like that. More fuel for the fire. I have faced far worse. My children will finally know true freedom. The power to rule the day just as easily as we rule the night. You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town. That is all that will change. Just as it began, your legacy ends with the rising sun. Let's do this.
Whatever works for you.
You should never have come here. Nobody to blame. You should have been more careful. Come get it. Here it comes.
You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life. Prepare yourself. Even I need a boost now and then.
My resolve is unbroken. Take a minute to gather your senses. To think I've come full circle. My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profound gift.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand that.
I understood perfectly well. I just don't indulge in weakness.
Once again.
Do you not realize who I am?
More than enough. What is it like being so inconsequential?
It's good to be back.
They're quite fixated on me. My will be done. It looks as if I'm on my own now.
I'm on my own, just like the old. Take a good look at the sun.
Your confidence is inspiring, Blade. It must be my blood running through your veins that gives you such spirit.
Take a lesson, Morbius. This is how you piss me off.
Noted.
I will return the favor someday.
Maybe you should try something new.
best you can do.
It's on.
Not good enough.
As they say, it gets the job done.
They're mine. These fanatics are always the same.
I always hold a grudge. Ready? So it begins.
Should have tried harder. Are you prepared? Afterlife? This is the end!
Come on, Blaze. Show yourself. I'm running out of ideas.
Don't worry. That much big asshole energy can't hide alone.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
It will be done.
Should I be afraid?
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
I understand.
So it begins. Ready? You won't survive another encounter with me.
I suppose it's something.
Whatever works for you.
Down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
This can only get worse for you.
It's the best I can do for now.
Never surrender. I've been waiting for this. That's not good.
You'll suffer an eye for an eye. Next time, it will be forever.
Target locked in.
There is no place to hide. They send more to the slaughter. It is going as we planned.
I'll make quick work of you. Nice. All will be judged. Is that the best you've got? You've left me no choice. Whatever gets the job done. Nice melting.
artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
No retreat! There won't be enough to save.
It is the beginning of the end.
Make way for vengeance! Not looking good here. Hell has chosen you. Prepare yourselves. I'm hurt bad. It is too late for you.
Huh?
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
Good thing you're fireproof.
We about to light a bonfire? Maybe some light chanting?
That is not something we do.
Bummer. I was hoping I could roast some marshmallows. Hunter, is this meeting about the blood stains in the library? Because I told Blade I would clean that up.
There are blood stains in the library?
No. Not anymore. I'm sure this must be about something else.
Did she say what it's about?
Great spot for something bad to happen.
What makes you say that?
Ominous meeting called together last minute in the middle of the night? That doesn't seem weird to you?
I suppose you are right.
If I get voted off the Abbey, it was nice knowing you.
I doubt you will.
I thought there'd be snacks.
I thought there'd be drinks.
I brought salt poppers, if you want some.
Those are vile.
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
you know how long this will take?
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
An auspicious night.
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes. She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What, no predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you do know what she will say?
I have my suspicions.
I dislike this. What a waste of my evening.
You know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain.
Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Huh. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
What did you always tell me? Hesitation is a gift delivered to your enemy.
It is absolute cruelty to use my own words against me, especially when you're right. Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would, and that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
If anyone should be held responsible, it is me.
Agree to disagree, boss.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Tony's right.
And that's my new ringtone.
Don't ruin the moment.
It is true. I have not done enough for any team. If I am the one who brings people together to defeat Lilith, I have already failed.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter?
Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
We know our goal. Now we need to do the work. I plan to push everyone here to the limit. But no one has to do anything I will not do myself. Without trust and respect, we are no team.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
There is no future where the Midnight Suns miss the fight.
That's all we needed to hear.
You need to hear more than that. So does everyone here. Nico, Blade, Ileana, and Robbie may have been here first. But now, we are all the Midnight Suns. When every one of us believes that, we will be ready to face my mother.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No, you drain faster than bathwater.
Pinball's a fun game. Not gonna lie.
Don't know about you guys, but that fired me up.
Wait, you get excited when people yell at you?
No, I mean the Hunter taking charge.
This is a little awkward.
It does not have to be. Even if I am team leader, we can still be friends.
Oh, no, I meant This whole time, I assumed you were already in charge. Now I don't know how to treat you.
You do not need to treat me any differently.
As you wish, Your Highness.
You do not have to call me that. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Your Excellency.
He's enjoyed this way too much.
Every meeting should be like this one. Unpleasant?
Now that you're in charge, I was wondering if you'd allow me to bring a few cadavers into the Abbey. For medical research, of course.
Well, you would have to talk to Magic about bringing those through the portal.
She already told me no. Well, I assumed that's what she meant when she shook her head and laughed while walking away. You know what? Never mind. Those experiments can wait.
I agree.
Well, slap my ass and call me Deadpool. You're the boss now.
I cannot say I was expecting this.
There's a time and place for modesty, and it ain't now.
If you say so.
Better you than me. I wouldn't know leadership if it walked up and kicked me in my fun bags.
What exactly are your fun bags?
It's where I store my kazoos and party poppers, except for the expensive ones. I tuck those behind my...
Okay, enough.
Never mind.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you where to find my secret fun hole.
I'm well aware of your secret fun hole, Wade.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
Nope, it was off the cuff.
Impressive to see that in person.
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout. I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this. Tree. If you're round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
Which sign? This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer?
Can you picture her if I hadn't?
I know this team can come together.
I have collected the soil you asked for, but you never told me why we are doing this.
Soil stained with a witch's blood is potent stuff. In the wrong hands, it can be very dangerous. In the right hands, well, I just hope it's potent enough.
This is going to help us find the moon seal?
The Salem Coven stashed it away somewhere safe. I'm thinking the best way to find out where it is to ask them directly. Meet me at the Elemental Altar.
What is all this?
Everyone knows you can't commune with the spirits without plenty of candles, dear. Witchcraft 101. I would stand back if I were you.
I expected a solemn ritual, but I think you are enjoying this.
I haven't been part of a seance in years. And look, it's working.
Is that a tree?
That's not just any tree. It's the hanging tree.
Those old girls hid the moon seal in plain sight. Shaw would have never suspected the seal was hidden in the very place he murdered his enemies.
Clever. Demented.
Curious.
Very demented, but clever. Still, at the base of the tree where they would use to hang them? I'm almost scared of the thought.
The outer blood sacrifice is what they had in mind. This looks like it belongs here. Almost as if it were meant to be here. It seems my offering was accepted. This must be the hanging tree. How many innocents died under these branches?
From Transia in the hands of the Knights of Wundagore to the witches of Salem, that seal has covered quite a bit of ground. Despite Shaw's evil, the Coven protected it to the last. The Elder God's next trial waits for you at the Reflecting Pool. Hunter, hello.
The son of Gaia approves. Blessings of the goddess. That is something.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely.
I'm impressed. Leave some for the rest of us. Have to do better than that.
By consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but as they turned on one another and became demons.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. Welcome assistance. Their persistence is irritating.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted, a tomb was born and sent to destroy them. When it died, they released their energy back to the stars.
And now they watch in silence from above while I fight for their own.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
You were too weak for this fight. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay, that's odd.
You have earned this. Your mother abandons you.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever fate has planned in the coming days.
Feel my call. They cannot possibly match your strength. Now that was something.
I'm sure Hippis will be pleased. You've proven yourself more than capable.
This looks like it belongs here. Hippis will provide. He is in agreement. All will be restored. Blessings of Hippis. Hippis brings renewal. Hippis will provide. The god's latest gift seems to be quite powerful. I've already removed a great deal of corruption afflicting the grounds nearby.
I've noticed. I take it that means the latest trial wasn't much of an obstacle for our legendary hunter and their faithful companion.
We were ready for what awaited us.
The power of renewal is indeed a remarkable thing, especially when facing such an insidious problem.
But how did this corruption come to spread across the grounds in the first place?
I mentioned before that Wanda had visions after absorbing the power of the Moon Seal at my altar. But it's obvious now I didn't truly understand the depths of what she was experiencing.
What do you think really happened here?
I've told you that Wanda wasn't a descendant of the Blood. In truth, her magic was born in chaos, from the touch of the Dark God Chthon himself. I fear this connection between them was even stronger than I imagined.
She cannot be blamed for something out of her control.
Of course not. Just look at the group we have working with us here. Everyone deserves a chance to prove who they really are.
It is done now in any case. We can only move forward from here.
Renewing the grounds is already an important step forward for us.
Wanda's visions, were they part of her ties to Chthon? Do you know what it is she saw?
She described them like a dream. Broken, distorted images that she could only remember in passing. But you're right, Hunter. I believe now it was Chthon who came to her, his influence strengthened by the power of the seal she absorbed.
And the corruption on the grounds, this was his influence?
It seems almost too clear now. The corruption on the grounds returned just as Wanda's explorations reached their peak.
Was there nothing in her journal about this?
Maybe we've gotten ahead of her. I should return to the library and continue the translations. Come by tomorrow and I'll let you know if I've found anything new.
If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him.
All will be restored.
He is in agreement.
Hippus brings renewal.
What is this? It looks like a fragment of a moon seal. Blessings of Hippus. Noble Oshter guides my hand. Another moon seal fragment. What is this doing here? Autumn be praised. If it was here, Autumn would show me. Autumn reveals all. Autumn, show me the...
You've almost retraced Wanda's steps, Hunter. Which means it's probably time I was honest with you. Things got a bit messy at this point. It was here that Wanda hit a wall, in the literal sense. The gates sealing off your mother's garden seemed all but impervious to any attempt we made at opening them.
You would not have given up that easily.
Of course not. Wanda was hesitant, but I was emboldened by just how close she had come to succeeding. I strongly encouraged her to keep trying. If I had only stopped to consider the risks. But no. With my guidance, she attempted to use the moon seal from Set's trial to force open the gate.
Is that even possible?
Without the word of power, Set's blessing, Wanda couldn't control the energy within the seal. It responded like these things often do. It exploded.
But the gate did not open?
No, it didn't. And as an unfortunate side effect of the blast, I was killed.
That was the training accident with Wanda?
A surprisingly level-headed explanation from the poor girl, considering what she had just witnessed. I was still out of my senses, but that's a story for another time.
You died. Wanda was left traumatized, only to be blamed by Caretaker and left without anyone to support her?
I said things got messy. Perhaps I should have said heartbreaking. In either case, now you know the truth.
But what about Sarah and the others? They need to know as well.
Given my current situation, I think it may have to wait, dear. If you'd still like to move forward, you'll need to find the shards of the broken moon seal. If all goes well, I should be able to reform the seal.
I believe I have found some pieces already.
Of course you have. There is one more piece left to find.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Start humming. Get working.
Hippus brings renewal. This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find.
I sincerely hope I won't need to repeat myself after tonight.
I knew you'd recover the shards if you put your mind to it, but that was still faster than I expected. I better get to work then. I'm confident I can return the moon seal to its former glory, but I'll have to send you on another errand. I need a particular flower to serve as the reagent for this ritual. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It grows right in front of my old cabin. While you gather that, I'll make the rest of the preparations.
I know this team can come together. We have to.
This must be the reagent that Agatha needs to restore the seal. I have found the reagent.
So you have. Let's not waste any more time. For this to work, we'll need the elemental altar. Come with me. This is it, Hunter. Once I've reforged the seal, you can face the final trial. I'm sure Set is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
It has been a long road to reach this point.
Lucky for you, the ritual won't take more than a moment. I just need to say the magic words. Abracadabra. Just kidding, dear.
I'm glad to know your situation did nothing to dampen your sense of humor.
Sarah is salty enough for the both of us. I like to keep things in balance. Now, let's get you a moon seal. I just hope Set doesn't mind a bit of refurbishment.
I will find out soon enough.
Just remember, Hunter, the answers we seek are almost within your grasp. Stay the course.
That looks good.
Nice to get some fresh air. Let's do this.
You know I know magic, right? Oh, now I see what all the fuss is about.
All right then.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh, and I was just about to binge watch my stories. Yes, I remember this one.
Hey, Hunter. I say the magic word. How's that for quality workmanship? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. So, what did you have in mind?
I look forward to hearing how this fares in combat.
Don't forget to write.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
I like where this is going. Great. Now we're making progress, people.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
This'll make a difference.
Later.
We've really been putting the pedal to the Hydra metal, huh, Hunter? Haven't seen the Hellride this fired up since... well, ever. I thought she could use a little tune-up, and we could use a little break to catch up.
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Honestly, just wanted to say thanks. I was starting to feel like a fifth wheel around here for a while. But lately, not so much. Even old Sparky agrees. Well, both of us just wanted to say thanks. Nice to feel useful. Know what I mean?
Friends help each other, Robbie. That is what we are here for.
Thanks, Hunter. It's not always easy talking about this stuff, you know. I didn't exactly grow up in as friendly a neighborhood as Spider-Man.
Nor did I. My mother made sure of that.
Yeah, with me, it was my uncle. Something else we have in common, I guess. Who would have thought? A 300-year-old demon hunter from Old Salem, Massachusetts, hanging with the spirit of vengeance from East LA in a magically restored transient abbey as, you know, friends.
Stranger things have happened, and will happen, I'm sure.
And I look forward to all of them.
Caretaker and Agatha trained you well.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? Where in the hell are you, Blaze? Hello?
Hey,
kid. A mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Either are the locals.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old
You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
Kiss it goodbye. You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
Consider it done.
Brace yourself.
As they say, it gets the job done.
You really shouldn't have. I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them.
It seems a requirement of our upbringing to face such undeserved trials.
It falls to us to ensure that doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
Good way to do that. Whatever gets the job done.
skies.
That will do.
I call to the elements.
That looked like it hurt. Stay down.
So it begins.
You had your chance.
It ain't even satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may not care, but whoever lords over these pits.
They are probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always reflected in your eyes.
That's the magic I know. Hope you're ready.
Very effective.
Now it's the fight. I've got a reputation to protect. Now for something real special. That one's for you, bro.
Whatever works for you.
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity, a broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain, and it is time we ate up.
Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Any mutant seeking to dominate humanity does not speak for us. Ah! That is your mistake, not mine.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself. Just waiting. You don't want to get up. About time. Too easy. Dips on the ugly one.
The elements bow to me. Will not be discouraged.
That will not be enough.
Their intentions haven't changed.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. Coming at me now.
This will not be good. Now is my time.
Nice move, bub.
Long range. You are not my
Reinforcements inbound. Don't let your guard down. There's still more coming. If you were truly evolved, you would see how your actions against those who cannot defend themselves are misguided.
Oh, does humanity shed a tear for their countless meals? Do they care about their meat?
One does not justify the other. Your mind is twisted.
Or maybe I am seeing things more clearly than ever. It's the best I can do for now.
Crude, but effective.
Are you prepared?
That must have taken practice. You adapted to that fate.
Good work. Once again. I am getting stronger.
have for me.
Face your end. I cannot be deterred. Accept your fate. This world has a new apex.
Looks like they called for help.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the world. My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future.
They're not scared yet. They better get started.
Ready? This is what you came for.
How long have you been waiting to do that? Just what I need. Not looking good for you. Still want to... Come get it.
Maybe now you will find peace.
Now. No more waiting.
Here comes a few more.
As mutants, you should understand the struggle my kind has faced better than anyone. Our paths are nothing alike. I chose to move beyond the needs of humanity, and I have no reason.
Not done with me.
About time.
You will
forces of nature conspire against you.
That will do. It was your time. Enjoy your rest. More now.
Fresh meat coming in. I'm tough, not invincible.
I will deliver you from the trap.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Look to the skies. I am still the center of attention.
Let's make this quick.
They will learn to fear us. We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin
and find Dahlia,
we need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
The coming storm has arrived. That sounded better in my head.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier School. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
I grew up in the Abbey, but I'm still discovering new things about my home.
It's all part of getting older. Perspective gives us a new way of looking at our surroundings.
Can perspective open doors which require passwords?
No, sadly not. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
To be fair, what I know about Storm is pretty simple. Her X-Men days, the fact that she ended up marrying T'Challa, or at least, yeah, Black Panther. We start Queen of Wakanda. Go figure.
Yes, I have a few.
By all means, ask away.
Can you tell me about your background?
I won't go into too much detail, but I was left orphaned as a child. I learned how to fend for myself and became a skilled pickpocket.
You stole from others?
To survive, and it worked. I scraped by. After a few years, my mutant abilities presented themselves, and I was approached by Xavier to join the X-Men. The rest is history.
I feel like you were leaving some parts out.
Perhaps. My past is just that. It is behind me, and I prefer to focus on what is ahead.
I saw bright lights coming from your hands. What was that?
It's a little complicated, but I have the power to control the weather and atmosphere. What you saw back there was electricity.
Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand the meaning behind your name.
Thunder and lightning don't roll off the tongue as easily.
You said your powers are complicated. May I ask how?
Maybe I'll go into full detail another time, but let's just say I can't mess with Mother Nature too much.
I see. Like checks and balances?
Exactly.
What is your given name?
Aurora Monroe. What about yours?
The Hunter.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Does your name hold any significance like mine does?
I was told it meant beauty. A little embarrassing, but I understand the intent.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands.
Glad to have Storm on the team. Hopefully we can find her missing student-to-be.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
I can see that. He seems to be a man of good character, despite the claws.
Always thought his claws were his best feature. They protected us, Agatha and I. Could even say they saved our lives. It must have been, what, 1985? 84? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
That must have been terrifying.
It was. But what was even worse was that they were Agatha's own grandchildren by her son Nicholas Scratch.
They tried to kidnap their grandmother?
They felt she had betrayed which kind by choosing to live among humans and came to drag her back to New Salem by force. Logan was staying with us when they invaded our home. He hid us in a secret passage and refused to tell them where we were. He kept our secret and fought them off long enough for Agatha to invoke a banishing spell. Without him, they would have surely kidnapped her. Or maybe worse.
And I thought my issues with my mother were bad.
Yes, indeed. It seems like most of us here have dysfunctional relationships with our families, at best.
I am beginning to think it may be a prerequisite for becoming a hero.
Speaking of dysfunctional dynamics, I do trust you, you know, even though I don't always show it.
I know.
Even though you don't always show it?
Something like that.
Common ground? Who would have thought?
We'll find Dahlia.
So, what do you think of Storm?
I am eager to work alongside her.
She has that effect on people.
Even on you.
She was my mentor. Of course I respected her. But it had to be earned first. Some leaders blather on to avoid making tough decisions. But not Storm.
She did not go into much detail about the extent of her powers, but they sound impressive.
Impressive? She is 100% grade A badass.
100 badasses. Got it.
You are hopeless.
We can't allow
Are you prepared for tonight's meeting?
I am more than prepared. I am the Sorcerer Supreme. But yes, I am ready.
So don't get mad, but Caretaker wants to run Emo Kids tonight.
I do not like it, but I can live with it.
That's where I'm at, as long as it's just a night. Alright, let's do this.
Lead the way.
Another night, another ritual. We could at least bring snacks.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
She said you are leading it.
I suspect you have an opinion on the matter. Say what you must.
I am ready.
That's all?
Yes. When do we start?
As soon as you want. Tonight I will cocoon your conscious mind from your past self. When you are ready, we can safely observe the events of your death.
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
All right.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind
No.
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child, you have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
Catch any ghosts today, girl?
She always pops up in the weirdest of places.
You died predictably.
You sound disappointed.
Death for the hunter should not be so banal. Next time, add some spice. Get your legs stuck in a combine harvester. Have a sack of starving weasels tied around your face. Anything but demon powers.
What did Lilith mean about your true self?
I think Sarah can shed some light on this.
I think you're right. Sarah knows her sister better than anyone alive. Perhaps she has insight on what Lilith meant.
I will talk to Sarah.
Sounds good.
I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be more to it.
Same here.
I always thought her attack on the Abbey was to recover the Darkhold, but it appears it was a means to an end.
What she said about me, my true self, can you explain that?
No, it's nonsense, but she clearly believed what she said. Perhaps we can use this against her.
How?
When we're ready to face her, you may be able to divert her attention.
You want to use me as bait?
Well, if you're offering.
Why is using me as bait always your plan?
Because it works.
Why am I not surprised?
After I died, was that how you found me?
Yes, you and Lilith, with the Darkhold between you.
If she used it to kill me, how did she die?
The Darkhold is a dangerous book. Maybe the power was too much for her to control.
I know where my body ended up. What of Lilith?
The Knights of Wundagore took Lilith's body. I didn't ask where, and didn't want to know.
And the Darkhold?
Also provided to the Knights, in pieces for them to scatter throughout the world. It worked for centuries, until Hydra tracked them down.
And with what they could gather, they resurrected her, yada yada yada. I love Hydra for causing so much trouble.
That is all I wanted to ask.
Are you all right? This can't have been easy to relive.
It is better than not knowing, but I am still figuring out how to feel about it.
That's normal. Take your time. There's no need to rush. I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Another meeting completed. You heading out?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
If magic respects Storm, that says a lot about her character.
Wonder if I can put some feelers out, scare up a few leads on Dahlia.
Real shocking turn of events, eh, Hunter? The storm puns are brewing. Don't you worry.
As long as they don't interfere with my experiments, we'll be fine.
Oh, I wish I'd seen the look on Sin's face after she was bested by Storm. Hey, Hunter, you have a sec? Now that's good advice.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme retrieve you? This should serve our purposes quite nicely, I think.
What have you got for me, boss? Initiating struggle mission. Big Tony Forge mystery, we never close. What can I say except you're welcome? Nice, you brought me the good stuff. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Farewell.
This should be useful.
Ready to work? We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
All right then.
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura.
I admire.
Hello, Hunter. I hope you are well.
I was hoping to ask you some questions.
By all means, ask away.
I've worked with a few borderline scientists myself. You know the type. Consumed by their ambition and curiosity. Faustus isn't all that different. Just picked the wrong team.
What are you doing?
I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. What do 3 squiggly lines mean?
It means you should step away before Sarah notices.
Okay, so the squiggly lines just flashed red. Is that bad?
Yes, actually. What is going on? Vampires? Attacking civilians in Central Park?
That means we're up, right? Innocents are in danger. We gotta take care of this right now.
Eddie, I agree completely.
Ah, first time I've heard that in years. Come on, let's do some lethal protection.
Still feels good to be free from Lilith's control.
I can only imagine.
And I hope you never have to do more than that. Thankfully, free and clear now.
Do not.
Well, I'm going to be sore for a day or two.
Trust me, no one will ever put me under their thumb ever again.
Never say that, Eddie. It's bound to happen.
You're welcome. Cute couple.
We can't let those people become a feast for vampires. Protect them. That means you, Venom.
We don't get to eat. Neither do these bloodsuckers.
Feel free to interrupt their meals.
Prepare to die. We'll take it. It's time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Pick you. A quick fight. Didn't work last time. Who wanted takeout?
Try not to swallow any and you'll be fine.
We're not always about eating, you know.
Ah! Oh, you meant that?
You were too weak for this fight.
It is our turn. We expected more from them.
Your mother abandons you. They cannot possibly match your strength.
I don't mind you enjoying a little payback. Just remember why you're there.
Stop nagging us. We will deal with the problem.
Now you are starting to sound like a midnight sun.
I knew I should have kept you two apart.
Feel my call. Once again, the servants fall.
Well done out there. Especially you, Venom.
We smell something
Mephisto, what are you?
That's better. Now, let's get a few things straight. Well, perhaps one may choose to save the odd civilian. Contractually, in the fight to end the vampire scourge, the spirit of the intended agreement...
Come again?
I did not waste my time curing you so you could save superfluous human lives.
Still boring.
Do I have your attention now? We all know what you really are. A monster. The only version of you that remotely interests me, and the only reason I allowed this deal.
Stop doing that!
Oh, I'll stop. But you've earned an object lesson. Vampires are bad for business. Vampires keep souls from flowing to where they're most needed. With less souls, there are more soulless. Do you understand the lesson? Because it's time for some target practice.
So many targets.
I just see 2 of them. Let's see if you can do this properly. I'll give you 1 chance.
We are not your toys.
Fight's not our time. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. Your time has come. Return to your mother.
Can we eat? You! You have our thanks.
We'll have to do better than that.
Fresh meat.
You're so much more efficient without those trifling morals getting in the way.
I can your foolish games.
Deny it all you like, Hunter. But you're a natural killer.
Stop talking at us.
You were unprepared. Pathetic.
Delicious. We will be the strongest of all. Delicious. Will. You. You shouldn't have tried us. A lethal combination. touch them.
Just like old times. You can thank me later. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? This shall be of great help.
Why are you so persistent? Enough of this. We are wasting our time on these
Ready to crawl back to your home planet yet?
We're fine on Earth, not here.
Next time, run while you still can. Was that truly your best? Lilith will be disappointed in you. I am by your side. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. If I see you again, it will be the last time.
A quick bite.
You had your chance to escape. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
We pick you.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. I must have angered them.
Yes. Tear them to shreds.
We have a very good memory.
This could be how your legacy ends. How embarrassing.
He is like a less endearing version of Caretaker. You were too weak for this fight. Your fate is sealed. This is a serious predicament for you.
beast! You got off easy this time.
This should help. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. You have earned this. Your mother abandoned you. Feel my call.
Now, release us!
Acceptable outcome. You've earned some small measure of my respect. And I hope learned your lesson.
The lesson is, we do not like being the target!
Of course you don't. And that burning in your chest, that would be...
indigestion?
That would be regret. The most overused human seasoning.
Seasoned humans are delicious.
Would you?
Enough! If you want this so much, stop posturing and tell us where to go.
Find what you seek, where it all began. Now, eradicate the vampire threat, or join me in limbo forever.
You do not dare!
Right, off you go. I don't know why I bother.
Well, that's it for today, folks. Hope you all enjoyed, and take care now.